Hi, welcome to Stretch. Today we're going to do a standing stretch. And what's great about doing standing stretches are a couple of things. They don't require so much leaning on your elbow or arm or shoulder. So you have, if you have any aches that you can identify in those parts of your body, this is not going to pressure those very much. So standing stretch is actually a very friendly kind of stretch, even though it looks a lot harder and we all like to lie down. But this is going to get you going for the day. And before we even start the stretches, which are going to ask us to hold things quite a bit, I'm going to take you through a little bit of a warm-up to open up your joints and get some blood to your body. So let's start with our legs shoulder width apart, head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, belly button to spine. If all that is not ready to engage, it's okay. We'll keep working on it as we go. Breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down, 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. I'd like you to take one arm up, then the other arm up. Put them a little bit forward of your ears so that we don't have any pressure on the shoulders. And then what I'd like you to do is soften your knees and then lift one arm without moving the body at a time. No twisting, just lift and lower, lift and lower. Now, if this is not possible for you because of a shoulder issue, you can take it down or you can do it from the side. You can do it from the bottom. You can lift and lower from the bottom. All right, we're just trying to loosen up the parts of the body that we're going to be reaching with. So that is going to be our shoulders and our arms. Okay, 4 more sets, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now put the arms up there, the palms are facing each other. I want you to push your fingers diagonally toward the ceiling and then push your shoulder blades down. So fingers diagonally toward the ceiling, shoulder blades go down. Let's put some breath into this and make it a little bit active. So inhale, push, exhale, pull those shoulder blades down. Inhale, push, exhale, pull those shoulder blades down. 2 more, inhale, push, exhale, pull those shoulder blades down. Last time, inhale, push, and the shoulder blades come down. Let's lower those arms, roll the shoulders back for 4. Gently. This is also going to warm you up today. If you're a little bit cold, you can see I have my little yoga socks on, 2 different singles because I can't find both pairs. And then out to the side, we're going to go side to side, opening the top of our body. We want all these hinges to be working, right? All those hinges to be working while we stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands on your glutes. And I want you to open up your chest without arching back. Just open up your chest. So you're just pushing your chest forward, right? Now I want you to interlace those fingers. If you can keep them on the glutes and lift those arms up, straightening them as much as possible for your body, right? This is not, it's not necessary to wing way back. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more comfortable, and a lot of people do, coming over into a hinge feels a lot less threatening to the shoulder for a lot of people. Or you can stay up here. Now, some people can flip all the way over on those, not me. Back of the hands together. All right, so we're moving everything in both directions and then release down. Now soften those knees. We're going to take hip to rib cage. We want to be able to use our back to stretches happen. 5, 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then we circle. Take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1. Looks like I'm in a furniture store. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now for this next stretch, bring your legs together. Still sit bone width apart. If you need to hold, do it, because this is not about balance day. It's about opening. So we're going to bring our knee up and we're going to take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, buddy. 7 and 8. You like this stretch? You try it. 1. He says no. 2, 3, 4. The wind makes him feel nutty. 5. So he's always around 1 about 6, 7, and 8. Now take that leg behind and squeeze it toward the other one, if that's possible for you. Again, do the stretches that work for you. If not, do something that you know you can do. All right, release that leg down. Let's do the other side. Bring the knee up. Take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, neutral foot. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's bring it behind. Oops, this just came out. Bring it behind in your quad stretch. My bar is coming apart. Put it back together. Hold it back there for your quad stretch. This will not work when it's broken. Okay, and hold it. There we go. Sorry. And good. And then bring it down. And then I want you to get solid on your feet and then roll through the feet. Just roll through those feet. All right. So make sure you touch the heel down and lift the toes. So as you come down, you're lifting the toes. You lift the heels and then you lift the toes. It's not a dramatic lift, just kind of a little lift off, right? And we feel that happening. And then bring the leg up, rotate the ankle around for 8. And then the other way. Good. You can tell, you can't tell what's going on with my feet in these socks. Other side, take it around. Good. 7 and 8, reverse. You can do it more slowly if you want to. All right, and let's bring it down. So let's start our supported stretches. We're going to start by just putting our hand on our higher surface and taking our legs shoulder width apart. All right, so we're going to reach up without moving our body. We're just using our arm, reaching up and reaching out. 2, good. 3, and this is going to get bigger as we go. 4, push out. 5, good job. 6, perfect. 7, perfect. And 8, you're adding air, right? So as you push up, now we're going to get a little more, push the hip to the side, and then inhale, push the body to the side. 2, you may not need support for this. 3, good job. 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, 7, and 8. Now I want you to take it up and hold it there. You're going to breathe into it 4 times. 1, this is with the hip pushing a little bit out. 2, 3, and 4 breaths. And then take it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And bring it into the center. Now, I'd like you to go to cross your other eye and elbow out. So you're going to go across elbow, extend, elbow, and out. Elbow, extend, elbow, and out. Elbow, extend, elbow, and out. 3 more, and then we're going to hold it in this front position. 2 more. And on this last one, and hold it here. Big breaths. Keeping the rest of the body forward, almost facing the floor. And then I want you to bring it around back of the hand to the middle of your back. That's kind of a counter stretch. And release that down. Now, when you stretch your arms out, you're going to find that that arm's a little more stretched up. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Same stuff. We're going to do the very closed version, the very opened version, and then the diagonal version. So let's go. So we're going up and across. Not moving our body yet. 2, 3, good. Now, as you do this and you breathe, you're pulling that belly button to the spine to support your back. 4 more. 4, good. 3, nice. 2, good job. And 1, let's take it into that bigger thing. So it's up and over. 2, breathing into it. 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it up here. 4 breaths. Make sure your head's over your tailbone. And over here. Bend that elbow, take it across, bend it. Good. 2, good job. 3, perfect. 4, so we're starting with movement to get you all warmed up. 5, I don't know where you are as you're watching this. 6, but where we are, it's cold and windy. And 8, hold it right there and breathe through it. and bring the back of the hand to the middle of the back. And again, if you can't do this, just put it on your glute. What we want is just a counter movement from this movement. We want a counter movement, right? So if that means putting your hand flat on your butt, whatever, if you're taking it up to the middle of your back and you're feeling some kind of way in that shoulder, then we don't want to feel some kind of way. Stretching is supposed to be good for us, right? So in the center, we're going to go down and up. Breathing. Good. These are not squats. You're just doing a little knee bend. 4 more. 4 and 3. Everything is leading to a more static stretch. 2 and 1, and hold it up here and put the hands together and interweave the fingers and just hold it here. Now you can put your peace fingers out like we do in yoga and get that big elongation that those fingers allow. So that's a beautiful thing to do right here. I like it at a little bit of a diagonal. I don't like it right over your head because I think that's a lot of strain on the shoulders. Even if you don't have shoulder issues, that's a little bit of a strain. So this reach. Breathe into it. Now I want you to separate your hands and do a little back arch. And just hold it, the breath, not a big one. I don't want you to like go into your acrobatic gymnastic thing, even if you have that capability. We're just working within a framework where these exercises are talking to each other. So we're not taking it very far. Come back to center and 4 more of these knee bends. 1, 2, 3, good job, and 4. Okay, we're going to move away from the shoulders and into the back. This is when your prop starts to become more important. Okay, so I want you to walk back and get yourself long and square. So if you have something that keeps you up here, I'd like you to hold down lower on that thing because it's helpful to be long and square right here. All right, here you have that long square thing going on, and just hold it right there and breathe into it. Nice. Now, you're going to open to one side, bending the back or bending the opposite knee. And I want the arm to be circular, not straight out. Those are 2 different stretches, right? So circular for now. Breathe into it 4 times. And then inhale and exhale and bring it back down. And you're going to do it to the other side. Bend the back knee, open up to that circular arm. 4 breaths. And then big inhale and exhale and bring it back to center. Now we're going to do it again with that long arm, but I want you to walk in just a little bit, but keep it square. So you're not reaching past your hip. Walk it in just a little bit. So come into that side bend and then straighten that arm across your ear and feel that stretch. Now we're going to give that a little bit of a longer breath. So we did short 4. Now we're doing long 6. Big inhale and exhale, and let's just do that to the other side. Long arm, bent knee, 6 breaths. And then come back to center. Now walk in just a little bit more. Let the arms fall off whatever you're holding on to. If it's a counter, then just loosen them a little bit. And I'd like you to curl yourself up into a cat curl. And just hold it right there. Now you're going to feel like your shoulders are near your ears. So this is an event where you're going to push those shoulders away. Now, if you have a surface you can reach the top of, you're going to straighten those arms up a little bit. You still have a bend in them. It's like partial. Then you're going to take one arm out and tuck it under like our shoulder stretch in our regular stretches. Reaching, 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 palm to ceiling. And then bring it back out. Grab again and reach over to the other side. Palm to ceiling. And then bring it in. Turn around. All right, we're holding on to our apparatus, and here is our chest opening up. Yeah, one of the things I want to do is drop down a little bit if you can. with those hands. So I don't want the elbows bent or the shoulders up by the ears. So drop down as much as possible. On my bar, it would be the lower bar, right? It would be right here. So we're dropping down just a little bit and letting that chest open. Now soften those knees and then really try to exaggerate your walk away with those soft knees. So you're really opening. Again, if this has any impact on your shoulders, don't do it at this degree. All right, opening that chest. We just did cat, now we're doing cow. Pull that belly button to the spine, breathe into it. And then walk it back in and release it down. Good job. Nice. So we're going to do just a little more holding with both hands. So I want you to separate your legs a little bit and come into a squat as far as you can go. Make sure your legs are pretty well separated. I think I'm hip width apart. My elbows are pointing downward. My head is looking down between the legs of the chair. And I'm just sitting in this stretched position. You're feeling an elongation through the quads and an opening through the glutes. Now let your hands come to your toes and invert into a forward fold. You have a wide leg, so you might be able to get a little more of a fold than usual. Good. Then come back and grip that side again. I want you to really feel supported. I don't want you to be forcing the balance right here. Good. Breathe into it and that forward fold. Hands come down, and every time you bring your chest down, try to bring it a little bit closer to the center of your legs. Now you can feel the hamstrings starting to release. All right, 2 more of these. Come on down into this squat. Beautiful. And then the forward fold. Can you push a little bit farther back? Let's do one more. Come on down into this squat. Giving you a little bit of extra time here. And then forward. And then pulling through the belly button, through the center of the abs, tucking those abs up under the rib cage, bringing yourself all the way up, dropping the shoulder blades head over tailbone. Okay, where are you going? Using both hands. I'm going to put this a little bit diagonally right here. So you're going to step one leg back, and we have this triangle. We're not going into a lunge yet. So we're just holding this open triangle. Now, if you feel comfortable taking your hands off this, we're going to do some movement here. So you put your hands back on, but I don't want you to do it to catch yourself. I'd rather have you say, okay, now I need support. So anticipate it rather than let yourself stumble, okay? So we're going to take the back knee down and up. 2, stretch. 3, stretch. We're going for 8. 4, and we're going to hold on 8. 5, doesn't have to be huge. Your body's not twisting. 6, you're looking straight ahead. If that means not the camera, if that means not toward the screen, that's what it means. 7 and 8. Hold it there into that. Oops, long leg in front. I lost it. Right here. Good. Hold it there. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe into it. Let's try to straighten ourselves up if we can. Can we? Good. Does that feel nice and deep right here in that hip? Now extend that foot to the floor. Beautiful. And hold it there. So we get that feeling that we've lengthened that leg, right? At least I do. All right. Both feet are flat right now. If you need to scoot in, go ahead and scoot in. All right. So now we're going to reach back. Sliding down that back leg, we're going to reach back. Good. Beautiful. And then bring it back up. Let's do that with the other leg. All right, take it just to that triangle. Again, straight legs if you can. If you can't, go ahead and put a bend in there. And again, if you can take your hand off, that would be great. Good. We get so far back that I really, really feel this. All right, knee down and up. Doesn't have to go far, too. Just lifting that heel off the floor. 3, 4, exhale, inhale. 5, feeling that calf, great. 6, all of that leg is happy. 7, and 8, hold it there. Feel that, breathe into it. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nice, and let's take it back into that reach. And then bring it up and step together. Okay, we're going to step back one more time. This time, a couple more times, we're going to bend both knees. So we have parallel bent knees right here. Right here, we have parallel bent knees. Good, and hold. Beautiful job. Let everything open. Now you're going to lift up and down. 1, 2, if this is comfortable for you, or stay right where you are. 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe into it. 7, and 8. We're going to hold it for a breath right here. And then switch to the other side. Same thing. I like the chair to kind of find my position and then let go of it. So let's get into that low or that high lunge right here. Make sure your feet aren't turned in any direction, right? Let's do it. 1, 2, feeling great. 3, I bet you're warmed up now. 4, 5, head over tailbone, don't look down. 6, follow the exercise with your eyes. 7 and 8, and hold it down there for a couple breaths. And now we're going to bring it together. Nice. Let's walk those legs out a little. All right, a couple more things with both hands on the bar. I can do it over here too. I like it here because it's shoulder height, but it's not, since we're not gripping the fact that it's a little bit lower, you're not kind of putting a muscular tension to it, that it's okay to be a little bit lower. But I'm going to go. All right, you're going to take one leg out, just straight out behind you, pointed. Don't let your body lean too much forward yet. It's going to go forward soon, but not too much forward yet. Look straight ahead, drop your shoulder blades, pull that belly button to your spine. I want you to feel like the longest part of your body is straight up the middle. Right now, your arms are bent, so we're not far away from whatever we're on. Now flex that foot. Good, flex it. Now point it and turn the knee toward the screen. So your hip's going to open up toward the screen. Then bring it back to center and turn it away from the screen. The other side. Bring it back to center, flex the foot. Same thing, open it up toward the screen. Breathing into it and then taking it back. You're going to get more range of motion, different positions. Very few of us have a lot going backwards. Bring that foot back to center, put it beside its buddy, and we're going to go to the other side. I'll come over here so that one can be visible. So you take it out straight behind you, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. 3 more, 2 more, One more, hold the point. Breathe into it. Point the leg toward the screen or in one direction, whatever your cue is, whatever your landmark is. Bring it back to center and take it toward the back. Got no rotation here. The fact that I'm trying it means that I am stretching. Bring it back to center and flex. Flex, just hold the flex. Foot is straight down. All right, you don't want the foot turned out when you're in your flex until it's time to turn it out, right? So you want to get that hip alignment. So when you look down, your foot should be facing the same direction as the foot on the floor. Now take it out front. Breathing into it, center and out. And then come back to center, and we're going to come down into a squat, just releasing the hips. So it's got to have a lot of attention right there. Good. And then bring yourself back up. Okay, so now we're going to do some leg reaches. Now you need to find where your leg is comfortable. And that's why I suggested a chair, because some people will be more comfortable here. Some people will be more comfortable higher. I'm going to start on my bar. I want you to stand diagonally to whatever you're using as your bar. All right, it could be a counter, it could be anything. I want you to open up only sit bone width apart. Soften the knees. As you come up, lift the leg and put it on that apparatus. Your body is diagonally pointed toward it. So you're facing that foot. The foot now points so that you're lifting through the back of the leg. You have your head over your tail. I just want us to breathe into this for quite a while. So we're going to inhale and exhale, moving this extension too quickly. And if this is early in the morning for you, and you haven't done anything yet, might be a shocker. If you've been sitting all day and you're doing this at the end of the day, we don't want that leg to just go, right? So we're going to breathe into it. Talk through half your breath already. Now I'd like you to bend the standing leg a little bit, as much as you can, without tilting your body back. So now you feel that calf, right? It's also giving more extension to the front of the leg. Beautiful. There's tightness in the glutes. We're getting all of that happening. And then bring yourself back up, and we're going to hold it again. Now this time when you bring yourself back up, I really want you to float your head toward the ceiling. So let's go down and bring ourselves back up. Yeah, there you go. Float your head toward the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice. Now from here, I want you to keep your leg where it is, turn your body flat to the front. You're diagonal to the bar, now you're flat to the front. I'd like you to reach with that respective arm to wherever you can on your leg and keep the arm lengthened. And breathe into it. So you can be on that seat and be doing the same thing. Now bend the elbow, keeping the body lengthened. Now, if you can manage, I want you to fold forward as far as you can go, reaching your arm past your ear. So your arm is parallel to your ear, you can covering your ear, and you're doing a little bit of a stretch. It should feel safe. Good. Now, as you come up, you're going to swoop the arm over your head and then bring it back around if that's comfortable for you and down. Good job. We're going to do this on the other side. I'll do it with the chair over here. Did a lot of yoga this morning, so I'm a little bit stretched out. All right, how did we do it? We stood in our sit bones. We took a little, we're facing diagonally. We took a little bend, came up, and we put our leg onto the surface. We're facing and pointing. We're facing the apparatus and we're pointing the leg. And we're breathing into it. Breathe into it. Now we're taking a little bit of a bend without losing our posture, feeling that calf, get all the goodies. Nice pointed foot. And then bringing yourself up, still facing that side. Shoulders stay parallel no matter where you have your arms. Now face that body forward. Great. Good. Hold it right there. You've got that rotation. You've got a lot of stuff going on with your hip right here, right? Now we're going to put the arm on the leg. Breathing into it. Bend the elbow. Yeah. Nice. And then we're going to bring it back. Oh, this feels so good. And stretch it. Bring it back. Right by that ear. Oh, sorry, it's the other way. Right by that ear. Got what I did. And then coming back up. Nice. So we're going back to the first side. Stand beside it. Doing a bend again. Bend. Bring the leg up. Now you're standing beside it. You're full forward. Your leg is on the whatever, and you're full forward, right? Your foot is forward. Get that a little more forward. The inside of your thigh is forward. You're just full back right here. So we're going to slide, crunching our rib cage toward our hips, and then reach up. Slide and reach up. This is the beginning with both legs. Good. And we have 4 more. 3. I can take my hand off that. And 2. Now I want you to focus here. 1. Stay here first. Bent elbow. You can bring your arm up if that helps your stretch. It will. Now we're going to turn. Chest on the thigh. Drop your shoulder blades. Keep everything aligned. Now, in this position, curl yourself up so you're facing it again. And then bring your body back to center. Take your bend. Lift your leg off the thing. We're going to go to the other side. Right? We're going to take it up. You're at the side. You're facing forward. We don't like chairs because they move. Point that foot. Nice. Everything's forward. Beautiful. Nice. Now we're going to face it. Bring our chest down. Nice. And then open, out, and over, out. Smooth both arms. Out. Good. And again, I'm doing everything backwards. And here, we're holding over to the side. Did that in a completely different order than I did on the other side. That feels so good. Doesn't it feel amazing? Good. And then bring it back to center. Make sure you're facing center. Bring your knee down and take it off. Let's kick those legs out. Do a loose kick. So it's a kick that the knee gets involved in, the hip gets involved in. That's a loose kick, right? 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now I'm going to invite you to do some stuff that may feel not possible, so you just go as far as you can, right? I'm going to hold on the lower part of my bar. That's why I moved to the bar. I want your legs super, super wide, facing forward. All right, get your head over your tailbone. Looks like I'm swaying forward, but I'm not. All right, you're going to drop down as far as you can, holding, getting into that stoop position, holding your hands onto that surface. Now, the reason I have you onto that surface is a lot of people feel out of balance here. And I want you to feel the balance. Your elbows are pointed down. Your arms are parallel. Good. And then you bring yourself all the way up. All right, that feels hard. That feels hard for a lot of people, and I get it. All right, some final things before we go. We're going to wrap our leg, one leg around the other, and we're going to lift onto a releve and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, you could be off the bar if you want to, but since we're focusing on stretching and not balance, I'm feeling like holding the bar is just going to make our stretches better. Now head to the ceiling, head to the ceiling, head to the ceiling. Remember what leg you have wrapped around what leg, because we're going to do the opposite soon, but there's going to be some intervening things. Good, hold it, hold it. You can go a little bit higher and then bring it all the way down. Take the feet apart, come to the center, the foot that was wrapped around, comes into ballet passe, and 2 for 8 of these, 3, 4, and then we'll hit tree, 5, and only if you can, and that's why we have the bar, 6, because some people, once they hit tree, they lose their balance, 7, and 8. Can you scoot that up a little bit more? All right, and then whatever works for you. If your stretch is fine without holding on, or you're holding a little finger on, and that makes you feel like you've got it all going on, whatever you need. Now, on one side, you may be perfectly balanced, but not on the other. Good. And just hold that. Beautiful. Now, from here, I want you to touch your thing and come into a hinge, a fold over. Not a forward fold, just a straight halfway fold. And then pull your belly up and bring it all the way up. Slide that down. Face your thing again. Take the other leg around. And lift it lower in that releve. 1. Every time higher. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Breathing all the time. 7. And hold it up there. Lift, lift, lift. I want you to really feel the lift. Really push through the ceiling. Nice. Lower down. Bring those feet to front. And we have ballet passe on the other side. Again, you can touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sliding up and down. Try to take that knee out as much as possible. If you can't, do whatever you can. 6, 7, and 8. If you can scoot it up into your thigh just a little bit more. Foot facing down, knee out. Nice opening in that hip. Nice. Get your head over your tailbone. Don't let yourself pitch forward. You know that balance is lifting toward the ceiling. Okay, let's do that fold. That little bitty fold. And then pulling up through the belly and sliding that leg back. Okay, we're going to finish off with some activity. So the first thing we're going to do is roll our shoulders for 8. We're just going to get our body ready for the rest of the day or the rest of the night, depending when you're looking at this. This is really good if you've been sitting all day, actually. It's good for the morning. It's good for opening up. I would say it's a little bit more advanced than other stretches that we do, side to side, right? Let's just get ready for the day, the night, and back to center. Walk it across into a twist. Breathing all the way, elbows arrow back. Yeah, 7 and 8, right into get those feet forward, into those hips, up, and our very familiar hip flips. And then we're going to kick forward. Again, a loose kick using your arms up and down. Got a few more things to do before we go up. Arms come up. We want everything to be easy but effective. And then open all the way up. Arms come out and we're crossing over and up, over and up. Take this gently. We're like doing vertebrae by vertebrae. We're using these big hinges, the ball joints and the hip joints. Yep. Yeah. We only have 2 more sets. One, always come back to center lifted. And the last set. Nice. All right, let's bring it in and breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you everybody for coming to this standing stretch, static, dynamic, confusing.